Am I audible to all? Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we shall wait for 1 and 2 minutes. After that, we will start our class.
Okay.
So we wait for just 1 minute. After that, we will start the class. There is less number of the student, only the 14 student. Okay, we shall start our class. Is my screen is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yesterday, we have learned about how to find out the analytic function, making its conjugate. So today also we are find out the analytic function. If one of the u or v is given, then we can find out the value of directly of the analytic function fz without finding the another part. So we know that fz generally written as u of x plus u of xy plus I into v of xy. In previously we are find out, if u of xy is given, then we have to find out with the help of our derivative, that is the total derivative. We find out, and CR equation, we find out the v, then u plus iv is the analytic function fz. But here Milne and Thomson given one method. If u is given, then directly from u we can find out the analytic function without finding v. Or if it is v is given, then without finding u we can find out the directly analytic function fj. That is given by Milne and Thomson. So today's topic is Milne-Thomson method to find out it. Look at here, let fz is equal to u of xy plus I into v of xy be an analytic function, where u of xy and v of xy are the conjugate harmonic. Conjugate harmonic means they follow the Laplace equation, they follow the CR equation, Cauchy-Riemann equation. Harmonic means they follow the Laplace equation, and conjugate harmonic means they follow the Cauchy-Riemann equation. If one of this, say u of xy is given, then to determine fz directly without finding vx, right here, to determine fz here, to determine fz directly without finding v is due to the Milne-Thomson method. So how it is grow up? For Milne-Thomson method, we are taking that, let z equal to x plus iy, then z bar, z1 is the conjugate of z equal to x minus iy. Now we are find out the value of z plus z bar, that is x plus iy plus x minus iy cut to x. So value of x equal to half into z plus z bar. Again we shall find out the value of z minus z bar. Then x plus iy minus of x minus iy, that is 2iy. So value of y is 1 by 2i into z minus z bar. What was given for fz? Fz was u of xy plus I into v of xy. So we have written this fz equal to u of xy plus I into v of xy. Now instead of x we can put half into z plus z bar, and instead of y we can put 1 by 2i z minus z bar. That is written here, instead of x, z plus z bar by 2, instead of y, z minus z bar by 2i, plus I into v of z plus z bar by 2 into z minus z bar by 2i. Now when z equal to z bar, that means x plus iy equal to x minus iy, which implies that 2iy equal to 0, which implies y equal to 0. Now we know that z equal to x plus iy. We are putting the value of y here. Then z equal to x. Z equal to x and y equal to 0. So from here, u of z comma 0 plus I into v of z comma 0. It will be the fz. Now we are putting when z equal to z bar, fz equal to u of z comma 0 plus I into v of z comma 0. Now we are finding out the derivative of this. F dot z means we know that del v del u del x plus I into del v del x with respect to x, right? As z equal to x, so we are making the differentiation with respect to x. So del u del x plus I into del v del x. So what is the value of del v del x? By Cauchy-Riemann equation, we know that del v del x equal to minus del u del y. So we put the value of this del v del x as minus del u del y. So both of this term is coming into the part of u, derivation of u. Because of that, u is given. U is given here, v is not given. So we just remove the term v into u by help of Cauchy-Riemann equation. Why we are using Cauchy-Riemann equation? Because of that, here it is given that u and v are conjugate harmonic. That means u and v follow the Cauchy-Riemann equation, so we can use this. So we are using here f dot z was del u del x plus I into del v del x. Here u is given, so without any hesitation we got the value of u, but v is not given, so we have to find out it. So we change this v into the u with the help of Cauchy-Riemann equation. As u and v are the conjugate harmonic, so they follow the Cauchy-Riemann equation. So from Cauchy-Riemann equation, we know that del v del x equal to minus del u del y. So instead of del v del x, we are putting that minus del u del y. Is it clear? Anyone?
सर एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिए.
कहाँ पे दिक्कत है वो बोलो, ये बार बार एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिए. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट?
यहाँ से सर ये नाउ एफजेड ये लाइन से सर.
fz, value of fz equal to u of, it is fz is given, let fz equal to u of xy plus I of v of xy, that is written here, right? Now here we got the value of x is half into z plus z bar, and value of y is getting 1 by 2y z minus z bar. So instead of x we are putting that half into z plus z bar, instead of y we are putting 1 by 2y z minus z bar, that is written here. Now when z equal to z bar, then we can write down value of z means x plus iy and value of z bar means x minus iy. That implies that 2iy equal to 0, x cut. So y equal to 0. Now z equal to x plus iy, putting the value of y, we got z equal to x. That means when z equal to z bar, then x equal to z and y equal to 0. So from here, instead of x, we are putting z. Instead of y, we are putting 0. So fz is coming u of z comma 0 plus I into v of z comma 0. Is this understood?
Yes sir.
Now we are making the derivation of this with respect to x. Because of that, z means x here. So we are making that f dot z equal to del u del x plus I into del v del x. Now here it is given that, let us say that u is given. So u is given, we can find out easily the value of del u del x. But if v is not given, we cannot find out the value of del v del x. So here another information was given that u of xy and v of xy are conjugate harmonic. They are conjugate harmonic, that means they follow the Cauchy-Riemann equation. So from Cauchy-Riemann equation, we know that value of del v del x equal to minus del u del y. So we are replacing del v del x by minus del u del y here. Why should we replace this v? Because of that v is not given, but u is given. So if we change this v into u, then we can find out the value of this. So that is why we are changing this v. So del v del x means minus of del u del y. So we are putting here del u del x is remain unchanged. Then I into del v del x means minus of del u del y. So that is minus of del u del y written here. Is it clear right now?
Yes sir.
So the value of fz is coming, f dot z is coming del u del x minus I into del u del y. Now we are putting that del u del x equal to phi 1 x1 xy and value of del u del y equal to phi 2 x comma y. So value will be f dot z equal to phi 1 x comma y minus I into phi 2 x comma y. That is, we are putting this. So f dot z is equal to coming phi 1 x comma y minus I into phi 2 x comma y. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
Then we are going to the next slide. In the last part, it was f dot z was phi 1 x comma y minus I into phi 2 x comma y. Right? Now, when z equal to z bar, when z equal to z bar, then x equal to z, y equal to z. Right? So instead of x, we can find out, write down that z. That is, we can write down this is equal to phi 1 z comma 0 minus I into phi 2 z comma 0. Can you write this? Can you write this?
Yes, sir.
F dot z means, what is the value of f dot z? Actually,
U
f
plus
dot z,
IV.
what is the value of this? Na? F dot z means this into phi 1 z comma 0 minus I phi 2 z comma 0. Or from here we can write down that d of fz is equal to phi 1 z comma 0 minus I phi 2 z comma 0 into dz. On integration we get. So d of this means fz. So value of fz should be coming integration over phi 1 z comma 0 minus I phi 2 z comma 0 whole thing dz plus some c, where c is any arbitrary constant, where c is any arbitrary constant. Is it clear? So we got the value of fj directly, and it can be integrated right hand side. Because of that, it is clear cut function of z. So it can be integrated with respect to dz. Then we got the value of fz. So we have to remember this. Phi z equal to this, where phi obviously you have to remember that actually phi 1 z comma 0 means del u del x, and phi 2 z comma 0 means del u del y. Right? Here we obviously we have to putting x equal to z, y equal to y equal to 0. Do you understand? When u is given, then the formula is this. When v is given, then formula will be some change. When v of xy is given, then the formula will be given that fz equal to integration over, here we are taking phi 1 phi 2, here we will take psi 1 psi 2, psi 1 z comma 0. It was the minus, because of that from here it was that del u del y, sorry, del v del x, it was minus del u del y, na? But here we have to change the u, that is del u del x. We know that del u del x is equal to del v del y, na? So here phi 1 z comma 0 plus, so it will be plus I psi 2 z comma 0 dz plus some c. where psi1 z comma 0 is psi1 z comma 0 is del v del y and psi2 z comma 0 is equal to del v del x. Obviously here also putting x equal to z, y equal to 0. So these two are the formula. This when v is given and this one when e is
Sir,
given.
phi2 is equals to minus del u by del y नहीं होगा?
कहाँ पे बोलो? यहाँ
ये जो phi2 equals to del u by del y लिखा है.
हाँ, phi2 equal to del u del v del x. phi2 del u
Yes,
del y. देखो ये दोनों में अंतर है. उसमें जब आएगा, देखो जब भी दिया हुआ है तब क्या आएगा, इफ डॉट जेड, इसका वैल्यू क्या आएगा, डेल वी डेल एक्स, राइट, प्लस आई सॉरी डेल यू डेल एक्स एंड डेल वी डेल एक्स, ये आएगा ना इफ डॉट जेड. अभी
Yes.
भी दिया हुआ है तो वी हैव टू चेंज दैट यू. भी दिया हुआ है तो यू को चेंज करना है. सो डेल यू डेल एक्स का मतलब क्या है, डेल यू डेल एक्स का मतलब डेल वी डेल वाई. So you can put here instead of this del v del y plus I del v del x. अगर इसको हम लोग मानेंगे psi1 x comma y plus I into psi2 x comma y, तब psi1 का वैल्यू क्या होगा, del v del y. We are written here del v del y and psi2 is equal to del v del x. So psi2 equal to del v del x. Clear? In
Yes, sir.
previously when u is given, then is minus is occurred, right? When v is given, this minus will be not occurred. Look at here, here minus is occurred, but here no minus is occurred due to Cauchy-Riemann equation, right? So these are the method to find out. It is very easy method. Directly we can find out the value of fz without finding any other conjugate harmonic. If one of the part of
Sir.
this, बोलो.
Sir.
हाँ,
In phi2 parts are here, sir.
phi
del u by del y जो लिखे ना सर, वहां पर माइनस नहीं लगेगा?
del u del y क्यों माइनस लगेगा?
वो सर भी का पार्ट है ना
अच्छा
सर.
अच्छा अच्छा, हाँ 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 हाँ, del u del y, राइट. यहाँ पे माइनस होगा del u del y में, राइट. थैंक यू. So phi2 equal to minus del u del y. Oh, you cannot write this also because of that. Look at here. We are just taking this phi2. This phi2 minus is obviously coming here. So phi2 equal to this. So you cannot take this minus, right? Minus obviously given to there. So as minus given here, again if you give the minus, then it will be coming plus. Either you have to write down here plus, then it will be minus. Otherwise it is minus, it is plus. Whatever may be your choice.
Okay, sir. सर आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है।
अभी आ रहा है? हेलो?
हाँ सर अब आ रहा है।
ओके, find fz where u of xy is given. U of xy is given, that is e to the power minus x into x sin y minus y cos y. Right? So here u is given. So using the which method? Using the Milne-Thomson method, we can find out is, so u is given, solution u of xy is given that e to the power minus x sin y minus y cos y. So we have to find out del u del x. Del u del x. Del u del x equal to, with respect to x, it is u into v. So e to the power minus x unchanged into derivative of this with respect to x, that is sin y, this part is 0. Right? Plus derivative of e to the power x, sorry, it will be minus, no? Derivative of e to the power x is equal to e to the power minus e to the power minus x. Then this part is unchanged, x sin y minus y cos y. So if we take common e to the power x from here, then it will be coming that sin y minus x sin y plus y cos y.
नहीं समझे सर ये लाइन।
डेरिवेटिव कर सकते हो तुम, x के रिस्पेक्ट में ये दोनों का डेरिवेटिव करो तो ये प्रोडक्ट रूल होगा. तो फर्स्ट फंक्शन e टू द पावर माइनस एक्स, इट इज अनचेंज. नाउ डेरिवेटिव ऑफ होल थिंग विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x. यहाँ पे कोई x नहीं है तो दिस पार्ट 0 होगा, इसमें x है तो x के लिए 1 ओनली साइन y रहेगा. फर्स्ट पार्ट हो गया. नाउ दिस पार्ट विल बी अनचेंज एंड डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस पार्ट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x. इसका मतलब क्या होगा, e टू द पावर माइनस एक्स का डेरिवेटिव माइनस e टू द पावर माइनस एक्स, देन दिस पार्ट इज रिमेन अनचेंज. नाउ वी आर टेकिंग दैट कॉमन e टू द पावर माइनस एक्स फ्रॉम हियर, then it will be coming sin y minus x sin y plus y cos y. Is it clear? अभी आया समझ में? जस्ट डेरिवेटिव किया है, प्रोडक्ट रूल क्लास 11 पार्ट.
यस सर आ गया सर।
हाँ, आना तो चाहिए ही. डॉट से देखो, इसको हम लोग फाई 1 से. नाउ डेल यू डेल वाई. डेल यू डेल वाई क्या होगा बोल? इसमें u इंटू वी नहीं होगा? होगा? ये तो कांस्टेंट होगा ना डेल यू डेल वाई के लिए. तो इधर में x साइन y के लिए क्या होगा? cos y. इधर में u इंटू वी होगा, माइनस कॉमन ले लो. तो cos y के लिए होगा माइनस साइन y, दैट इज प्लस y अनचेंज sin y. So here one minus will be there, cos y is unchanged, y के लिए 1. है समझ में? दिस इक्वल टू पाई 2 ऑफ एक्स वाई से. Now by Milne-Thomson method, f dot z equal to what? phi 1 z comma 0, phi 1 z comma 0 minus I phi 2 z comma 0. Now phi 1 z comma 0. Z comma 0 means here we have to put now here we have to put phi 1 x comma y is given e to the power minus x into sin y minus x sin y plus y cos y. So phi 1 z comma 0. So instead of x we have to put z, and instead of y we have to put 0. So sin 0 0 minus x into that is z into sin 0 0 plus y means 0 into cos 0. So it is 0 na phi 1 z comma 0. Now phi 2 z comma phi 2 x comma y. What was the value of phi 2 x comma y? Phi 2 x comma, it was not the phi, it is phi 1, right? Phi 2 x comma y was e to the power minus x into x cos y plus y sin y minus cos y. Now putting x equal to z, that is e to the power z e to the power minus z, x means z, x means z into y means 0, that is cos 0, plus y means 0 into sin 0 0 minus cos 0 means cos 0, that is e to the power minus z into here cos 0 1, so z here cos 0 1. So from here f dot z is equal to phi 1 z comma 0 minus I phi 2 z comma 0. It will be given that phi 1 z comma 0, what is the value of phi of that is 0 minus I phi 2 z comma 0 is equal to e to the power minus z into z minus 1, that is minus I e to the power minus z into z minus 1. This is the value of f dot z. आया समझ में अभी? हेलो
Yes, sir.
आया तो then we have to go for the next. Now we are making the integration. So on integration, we get integration के बाद we got this. Minus I is the constant. It will be z into e to the power minus z dz plus again I into integration e to the power minus z dz plus some c. So it will be u into v, na? It will be u into v, integration by parts, that is minus z e to the power minus z minus e to the power minus z. That will be the value minus I into e to the power minus z plus c. Now if we multiply by this, plus I z e to the power minus z plus I e to the power minus z minus I e to the power minus z plus c. So this is cut. So it is I z e to the power minus z plus c. So this is the value of f z. Is it clear? We're just making the integration. आया समझ में?
Yes, sir.
Now we are taking one very important example. अच्छा, आज तुम लोगों का क्लास कब खत्म होगा? हर क्लास कितने बजे पूरा खत्म हो जाएगा?
3:50
आपका क्लास सर?
हाँ, कितने बजे में पूरा क्लास खत्म होगा?
3:50 से 3:50।
50। अगर हम 4 बजे से क्लास लेंगे तुम लोग को दिक्कत है कोई? हम्म
सर आज बहुत क्लास है सर।
आज बहुत क्लास है, तो 3:50 में तो
हाँ
खत्म ही
सर,
हो जाएगा।
एक्स्ट्रा क्लास भी है।
हाँ सर, केमिस्ट्री का भी एक्स्ट्रा क्लास है आज।
आ जाए केमिस्ट्री का, तो अगर हम मंडे ले लेंगे?
मंडे
हाँ
को सर
सर,
पुष्पा पांडे सर बोले लेने के लिए।
मंडे को ले लीजिए सर।
मंडे ले लेंगे तब, ठीक है, क्योंकि
यस
बहुत
सर।
मैथ का सिलेबस तो देखे हो, देखो एक दिन में कितना हो सकता है
यस सर।
हर जगह।
टाइम
हमको
लिमिट
तो
भी है ना सर, 45।
हाँ, तो हमको तो ये बोर्ड में करना पड़ रहा है ना, सब समझाना पड़ रहा है। मेरे पास तो सिर्फ पीडीएफ नहीं है जो हम रीडिंग करके चला जाएंगे, है ना, इसलिए टाइम लग रहा है। अगर तुम लोग टाइम देगे तो ठीक है, नहीं दोगे तो क्या करोगे? लुक एट हियर, इफ u माइनस v, u माइनस v का वैल्यू दिया हुआ है, डायरेक्टली u का वैल्यू नहीं दिया हुआ है, डायरेक्टली v का वैल्यू नहीं दिया हुआ है, इधर u माइनस v का वैल्यू दिया हुआ है, एंड एफ जेड इक्वल टू यू प्लस आई वी इज एन एनालिटिक फंक्शन, ये भी बोल दिया है। where z is given, so you have to find out fz in terms of z, ठीक है। so we are going for the solution, time is only 7 minutes, so we are going to hurry. fz equal to u plus iv, we know that fz equal to u plus iv is analytic function. So del u del x equal to, as analytic, del u del x equal to del v del y, and del u del y equal to del u del y equal to minus del v del x. Also it is given u minus v equal to x minus y into x square plus 4xy plus y square. So from here del u del x minus with respect to x, we are sorry, with respect to x, del v del x, this is equal to x square plus 4xy plus y square plus x minus y unchanged into derivative of this 2x plus 2y, 2x plus 4y. Just we are derive it with respect to x, u into v formula. So del u del x minus del v del x equal to this. So from here we can write down that del u del x, after calculation we got that del u del x minus del v del u del y. Because of that we are putting the value of minus del v del x. Minus del v del x means, what is the value of minus del v del x? Minus del v del x means del u del y, na? So it will be plus del u del y. Value of minus del v del x. Minus del v del x means del u del y. So we are putting the value of minus del u del x as del u del y. So it will be coming after calculation. It will be coming 3x square plus 6xy minus 3y square. Again, it was given that del u del y minus del v del y. एक बार यहाँ पे हम लोग डेल वी डेल एक्स को u में चेंज किया. नाउ वी हैव चेंज इट डेल u डेल एक्स. डेल u डेल एक्स मीन्स del u del y minus del u del x. Sorry. Now del u del y minus del v del y. Right. इसको y के रेस्पेक्ट में कर रहा है. del u del y minus del v del y. तो इधर में क्या आएगा? माइनस ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 4xy प्लस y स्क्वायर. नाउ plus x minus y will be unchanged. Then derivative of this with respect to this 4x plus 2y. So it will be given that del u del y minus del v del y is equal to 3x square minus 6xy minus 3y square. Now we are changing that del v del y. Del v del y means del u del x. So del u del y minus del u del x is equal to 3x square minus 6xy minus 3y square. It is given as the number 2, and previously it was given number 1. Now if we solve this 1 and 2, if we add this 2, then del u del x cut 2 del u del y is coming here. So solving 1 and 2, solving 1 and 2, we get del u del x is equal to 6xy is equal to 51xy से, and del u del y equal to 3x square minus 3y square is equal to 52 से. Now we are going for the next stage. By Milne-Thomson, we know that f dot z equal to phi 1 z comma 0 minus I phi 2 z comma 0 is equal to 0 minus I 3 z square. So on integration, we get fz equal to integration of this, that is minus I 3 integration of z square dz plus c, that is minus 3I z cube by 3 plus c. So 3 cut minus I z cube plus c, which is the required answer. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So it is very important problem. It is might be coming in your semester exams. That's it is completed our first part of complex variable, that is the conjugate harmonic analytic function. Now next
Sir,
day we
please
will
show
go
the previous slide, sir.
previous slide. Okay.